89.3 and 88.5 Yes FM. Also broadcasting on the internet at yeshome.com and on your smartphone through TuneIn Radio and Wonder Radio.
Okay, yeah, so you're like 3 hours behind us. Of course you're just rolling out of bed.
Yeah.
No problem.
I don't even know what time it is, actually. I think it's like 10 or 9 or 12 or 2. I don't know.
Well, if you guys are 3 hours behind us out there, probably around 10-ish, so you're doing all right.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Well, thanks for taking some time out to hang out with us and rolling out of bed. I know you've been pretty busy being out on the road, and it's just going to get crazier and crazier with the holidays coming.
Yeah, it's going to get crazier, but it's definitely going to get more exciting at the same time. I mean, it's definitely a crazy little life, but nothing, well, there are many things that bring me joy, like getting up on the stage and getting to sing the songs that come from my diary. So it's definitely an exciting experience for sure.
Absolutely. And, of course, the tour that we're really looking forward to, it's coming to Toledo, is the Hits Deep Tour. And for us, it's coming on December the 6th. And you are going to be playing with some awesome bands. So what's that like for you?
I mean, it's insane. Like, I'm definitely excited. You know, Toby Mac is, the headliner in Hits Deep, and I've been touring with him for a couple of years, but it doesn't get old. And my first concert as a little kid was DC Talk in Carmen, so I'm definitely a huge Toby Mac fan. And then it's always exciting to get to play with like Mandisa, Brandon Heath, and Group One Crew, because I've been playing or listening to their music for years, since high school, and making up like dance moves to Give Me Your Eyes and stuff with my friends from youth groups. So, I mean, it's just going to be an amazing tour. I'm definitely super excited to be a part of it, to even go to it, and so to be a part of it is the icing on the cake.
Absolutely, and a lot of great bands out there. So, aside from Toby, have you been able to play with any of these other bands, like, say, maybe a music festival or on tour somewhere else, or is kind of this the first time for you being with the rest of them?
I have played with them, yeah. I toured with Group One Crew a bit, and I'm actually on tour with Group One right now on Winter Jam, and then I just toured with Chris August last month. Mandisa and I played a couple of shows together. Britt Nicole, I did a tour with Britt and Group One Crew called the Revolve Tour. And actually one of my favorite tour moments was actually when I was touring, or when I did a festival last year with Brandon Heath. It was one of my very first festivals, and I didn't have all my right guitar cables and all the right batteries and everything. And it was Creation Fest. It was a really big festival, and I just remember I was about to start crying because I had to go on stage, and my stuff wasn't working, and I was just so overwhelmed. And Brandon Heath just kind of walked out on stage, and he looked at me and said, "Hey, kid, everything's going to be okay." And I didn't even know him yet, and he handed me his guitar. He said, "You'll just play my guitar, and it'll be fine. You'll have fun. Just have fun out there. Have fun. Like, don't stress out." And so, they're all just amazing people. They're all like my big brothers and sisters, so I really can't wait.
Yeah, we can't wait either. Once again, it's coming to our area on Thursday, December the 6th. 7 p.m. at the Huntington Center in downtown Toledo. And another little special bonus for our listeners is we have these things called Hot Ticket Tuesdays, where we'll give tickets away to different events. And so on the 27th of November, right after Thanksgiving, we'll be giving away tickets to our listeners for your events. Woohoo!
Awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be great. And going to be able to talk to Britt that day as well. So a lot of you guys have been able to talk to and catch up. And it's funny because I was talking to Blanca from Group One Crew the other day. She's talking about doing some Zumba with Mandisa. Now, do you get in on all of that too, some of the fun girly stuff behind the scenes?
It's definitely fun. I mean, because most of my tours have been with Toby, so it's mostly guys. And so I love, like, when I get to hang out with Blanca and Mandisa. And, like, this tour right now, Toby's out on it, and Blanca, and also, like, Dara McLean. So there's definitely a lot of girls on the tour that I'm on now, and that's been fun because we've all been working out backstage. And, I mean, working out's not fun, but it's fun when you're with your friends.
Absolutely. Yeah, we know Dara, too. So very good. And like you said, you're on Winter Jam right now over on the West Coast. We also noticed that you're on Winter Jam East as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely traveling quite a bit these days. So,
yeah.
But it's definitely going to be really exciting. All these people are just so much fun to tour with, and so Yeah, I don't want to stop.
So we're looking forward to that. A couple of tours stopping our way as well. One, Ypsilanti, Michigan, it's about an hour away from us. Another one in Fort Wayne, which is about an hour west of us. So that's going to be cool, too. So we'll get to see you in Toledo, and then we'll travel a little bit further and get to see you again with some other people, some of the same people on the Winter Jam tour, but then a few different ones, too. So that'll be neat.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I tried to say, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm 21, so, my brain just doesn't work like it used to. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so you've got a birthday the 25th of this month?
Yeah, in 9 days, I'm going to be 21. Oh my gosh, it's happening.
Oh, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. So do you have any, how do you celebrate your birthdays? Do you, do something crazy with your family, or what are you doing this year?
True story. Ever since I turned 17, my birthday actually became pretty emotional for me. When I was 16, I started college, and I was kind of the smart, nerdy kid, and I always just kind of felt like there was so much pressure that everybody was holding. I felt like there were so many standards that I had to meet, that I always had to be the smart girl, and by the time I was turning 17, I just kind of felt like, oh, it's not going to be impressive anymore because I'm not the 16-year-old, or, oh, I don't have a record deal. Things aren't working out the way I wanted them to. I have an insecurity for me. I still struggle with that a little bit, just still being, just focusing on where God has me and not stressing out with where I'm going to be in the next 5 years and all that stuff. So my birthdays have kind of become a time where I just try to surround myself with the people that I know are going to just remind me of the promises of God and not the things that I haven't accomplished. And so definitely spending time with my family. Even though it's my 21st, I don't plan on doing the cliche movie 21st birthday. I'll probably be drinking lots of...
Are there any traditions or anything special that you do for the holidays in your household, or even you personally?
Yeah, my family is insane on Christmas. So I live actually next door to my parents, and then right down the street is my sister and her husband, so it's the five of us in the family. And every year, every set of four people get together and you trick the fifth person and you get them the huge present. But the thing is that you don't know if you're in the group that's getting the biggest present, or the other group could be tricking you and getting you the biggest present, but you just think you're in on it. Like, for 1 year, we convinced our dad that he was in on the fact that we were getting our mom this bicycle and this basketball hoop and all this stuff, but we really tricked him and got him a car, and so he wasn't even in on the biggest present. He thought he was, but we totally got him. So, to make a long story short, we love Jesus. My parents are pastors. We're in church every Sunday, but when Christmas comes around, it's the worst. My mom cannot hold secrets, and so it's just really fun, trying to plan these big presents and keep mom to not talk and, get dad to, keep talking, and so it's just so much fun.
That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun during the holidays with you guys. That's so cool. So
it gets crazy.
Well, hopefully you'll be recipients of the biggest gift this Christmas. That'll be cool.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be though. My sister just texted me. I don't know why she just texted me and told me she got the brake light fixed on my car, and that's really all I needed. I was like, that's so nice of you. What am I gonna get now?
Aw. Well,
because she's a really cool actress. So now I'm just thinking about Jeremy Lin, the basketball player. So,
oh, sure. There'd be a little bit of a height difference there, though.
I know. Well, I'm 5'8", I think. So I'm kind of tall. And I could wear some cowboy boots, so we could make it work.
There you go. There you go. Excellent. Well, once again, you, along with a great cast of people for the Hits Deep Tour, are coming to our area on Thursday, December the 6th, 7 p.m. at the Huntington Center.
Was driving down the street, and I do this a lot when I just really need inspiration or just really want to hear from the Lord. I just drive. I don't know where I'm going, and I was just honestly driving down the street and wanting to just find something that I could do in my community, and I ended up just stopping by the YMCA or the Boys and Girls Club, and just driving through a strong homeless area and just praying for people and things like that. And I just kind of really. It's just such a simple song, honestly. It's just a song that's about being with Jesus, a song that's just about being with Him. And a lot of people, when they hear it, they think it's about a boy or, about my boyfriend or something. And even though I joke about the whole guy thing, I've never dated, and waiting for God to kind of just show up and be like, hey, this is who I want you to, date. And so waiting for God to make the first move there. But that song is just straight up about saying, you know what, God, I love praying to you. I love worshiping you. I love the people that you put in my life, and I just love being with you.
That's a great song. Great song. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for rolling out of bed, that rock star life, just kidding. No, seriously, we appreciate you hanging out with us and just kind of catching us up on what's happening with you, and I really appreciate it. So, number one, best wishes on the road with all the stuff you got going on. Number two, have a great birthday. And,
thank you.
And we'll see you on December the 6th.
Yeah, for sure. Can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be an awesome evening. I'm just going to throw that out there, so I'll see you there.
Yes, FM.